Yesterday was Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. And thank you to all the other people that aren't mothers that are supportive of Mother's Day. I am passionate about women taking care of themselves and their health. And Mother's Day, the name of the creator escapes me. Ooh, I should know it. I'm a trivia person. But I know that the originator of Mother's Day, she fought the commercialization of Mother's Day, and of course I would agree. I think it's ridiculously commercialized, but the concept still remains that women do not take time to take care of themselves enough. And I can distinctively remember different times throughout my life where it became an epiphany or um, an important, milestone in life, if you will, perspective shifts and things like that, when I was around other women and learned, oh, I'm not the only one going through that. Oh, I thought it was just me. I don't know where those concepts come from. Now we have social media, so, you can see other people and their stories out there, but we're still living life, whether we're plugged in online or not. So, I'm grateful for those that are in support of supporting mothers. And one thing that happened yesterday, um, I had a Mother's Day tea party, of course. That's tradition at this point. That's how we started the tea parties. And at the end of the day, when everybody was gone and I had been entertaining for hours because we have multiple sessions, um, I just sat down outside and it was, I wanted to go get some sunlight on my skin, but the sun had already started going down. And but I just wanted to be outside. I just wanted to be in a place of stillness. I love what I do. I love serving others at those tea parties, and I love connecting people. And I just want to reflect on how much it blesses me to have that opportunity to link with other people and for other people to link together around the table. So at night yesterday, the sun had started going down and I just wanted a place to sit. And a lot of people talk about ooh, nighttime, ooh, creepy, or the concept of energy shifting on the earth when the sun goes down. For me, the energy shifts differently. My creativity is at its highest either when I'm outside, almost always when I'm outside, or at night. So I look at nighttime differently. But as I was reflecting out there at the tea blossom, underneath the string lights, the full moon was rising. I kept watching it come through the trees, and I was like, "Oh wow, the full moon is coming!" Um, just the reflective moment of recognizing how many times people have come together there at that space and how many events we've had where people have connected, tears have fallen, perspectives have shifted, wisdom has been shared. And I was just really grateful. I'm grateful for my mom. I'm grateful for my kids. I'm grateful for the people in my life that have supported me while I had the opportunity to change perspectives about the struggles that were happening in life. And a lot of those struggles are still in real life, they're happening, but my perspective about it is different, and perspective is everything. So in my reflection on Mother's Day, that was my time to kick back, kick my feet up, just look around at what has been done, and I just, gratitude just fell over me. um Empowerment fell over me, just because the stories that y'all share with me at the end of the events really do bless me, and I really am grateful and thankful. I'm grateful that the people that sit at the tables, the people that sit at the events, that I'm able to serve and connect with people that really see the value of connection. And I put a lot of time and effort into designing events where people can connect. If y'all hear me talk, I always say I can't stand walking into a room where I'm just sitting around looking. Oh, okay, just I don't like to go and take time to get dressed and go out to just people watch. Not me, not personally. I can do that in a lot of different places for free. But people that take the time to tell me how much they appreciate me sharing my story, and they appreciate um, me creating spaces to connect, that really does bless me. And so as I was sitting down and I said, it's Mother's Day, I've been on my feet all day working and serving, I need to sit down and relax and reflect. That's really what was coming to me. How many times and people have had the chance to connect at our events. So I'm grateful. I'm grateful for everyone that has been supporting me. I'm even grateful for my enemies, y'all. I got enemies now. I'm just, my mindset has just shifted so much. There's been so much growth. Um, there have been so many challenges. I even look at the challenges differently now. And, to those out there trying to take me out, you terrible attorneys, my ex, the court system, all of those, and all, the others that you know who you are, and that are my biggest fans. Thank you for the watch, by the way. Thank you for the numbers. Appreciate that. Um, Thank you for the challenges, because I'm here now and I am living up to my name. And the power of mothers and women is like no other. So just taking the time to reflect, and my gratitude level, my perspective shifts, my the reality of what is happening. People are connecting at an amazing level. And I think that's part of, I look at my life like a comic book. I really do. You have one of my business cards, you'll see that's how it's designed. I really do think that Marvel got it and hit it on the head, and my life is a comic book. That's for a whole nother day in conversation. But there are so many powers that are against me and looking to take me out, but I can see why now. And I have a friend that he always says iron sharpens iron. And I reflect on, I think he also says you're only as good as your greatest adversary. I think he says that too. I don't know, I might be wrong, I might be doing it wrong, but the concept is the same. Is that I'm really starting to walk in the realization of my power. Um, I knew I had power. I knew I had a mission of empowerment for women specifically, but empowerment for whoever needs it. But now I'm really starting to understand my power. Yesterday's Mother's Day Tea Party was, they're all memorable. They're all special in their own right. But I think what stands out about yesterday, the stories that people shared with me, the surprise gifts that were given for the tea party, the people that are looking for tea parties, but people that are just really reflective on, thanking me for creating the space and for sharing my story. And it actually makes me, oh gosh, I'm getting emotional. I did not plan on getting emotional. But just, I guess because it was a tangible situation of people sharing their reaction to what me and my mom and my kids have been able to do. So I'm grateful for that, and I'm really passionate about the projects moving forward. And it really is important to do more and take it to the next level. As I connect people with these events, um, they need a space to continue the conversation. Whether we're having I cannot believe I have tears. This is crazy. It's funny, with all this reflection I've done over these last few years of my life, I don't realize how much something is impactful on me until the tears start coming. And that's why, when the tears flow, I'm not going to be a hypocrite. I always tell people, let them flow. It's just, there's no power like a woman's emotions. But anyway, I just really appreciate people putting that in somewhat of a tangible form and a reflection on what they see that we've been working to do. And it's just a blessing to see it come to fruition, really. What, the trauma moments that my kids and I have been through, and what even started the tea parties in a public sense. But from the vision board parties to the date night events, all of the different things, I'm just really grateful to be a mom times 5, and the power and just powering up every single time. So I'm grateful for my children. I'm grateful for the support system. I'm grateful for y'all for watching. So many people have so many encouraging words. Of course, like I said, there are people trying to take us out. But in I'm just at that point now where every time they're trying to take me out, I'm just leveling up. So I thank you, everyone in my audience. I'm grateful to you, and I am going to put into play the mission that I've been talking about, that we've been thinking about, that I've been dreaming about, to move this to the next level. So y'all stay tuned. I recognize that there's so much real connection that's happening. I guess it dawned on me yesterday. There's so much real connection that's happening. We need a place to continue the conversation. And I'm going to do everything in my power, which is enough, to continue the conversation. So stay tuned for that. Thank you, everyone. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. And thank you to everyone in support of all the mothers.